And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the show that starts off your fall solstice with tracks and stunt madness, only known as Under the Radar. And me and Maestro was talking during the break, and I got a feeling this lineup may stay in the near future. And might stay because Maestro keeps losing the bronze scissors we use to cut out newspaper clippings for stories. But besides the lost scissors that we still need to find, I think it's time for us to find some screenshots and whatnots from this past weekend from the Twitterverse for another edition of the Four Squared Delight. And the first screenshot that we have up comes from the screenshot Twitter page of A Juggler's Tale with their game, A Juggler's Tale. And the screenshot that we have up for this week that they provided to us shows a little puppet girl trying to make her way to the other side of the room, only for her strings to stop her from going to the other side, thanks to what appears to be a wagon that's suspended up in the air in a barn house. Yeah. And this automatically reminds us, well, title aside, of A Knight's Tale, but a little hint of Pinocchio in there as well, and a large hint of its counterpart movie of Geppetto. Yeah. And here's hoping in the near future that you can actually pull up the strings so you can actually jump above that makeshift wagon. Because after seeing her trying to get to the other side of the room about a good 5 times now, it's starting to get sad. It really is. And the next screenshot that we have up comes from the Twitter page of Happy Nemo with their screenshot from the video game Nemo, I guess. Yeah, Nemo. Thank you for the correction, Maestro. And in this screenshot that they provided for this week shows our friend Nemo taking out what appears to be a friendly dinosaur with a fadeaway shot with a crossbow. And in the caption above the screenshot would say, "Fadeaway shot for the win." Now, me and the Maestro before the show started debated that this should be a stunt of some sort, and I got a feeling we may include it in for next week if he's able to pull off another fadeaway shot. And this screenshot automatically reminds us of the classic Nick Jr. show of Kipper. And if this is what Kipper's been up to for the past couple of years, becoming an assassin with a crossbow, I'm okay with it. Really am okay with it. And here's hoping in the near future for this game, besides getting a chance to take out dinosaurs with crossbows, they allow you to actually upgrade this crossbow to double over as a grappling hook. And yes, Maestro, I know there's a high possibility that it won't be in this game, but every single game that comes out that involves a crossbow of any type, you know I want a grappling hook. So, fingers crossed that they add it in. And the next screenshot that we have up comes from the Twitter page of BlackGarden Dev with their game Neo Fugitive. Or according to what the Maestro said, Necro Fugitive. Cooler title name. And speaking of cool things, folks, during the screenshot that they provided for this week features a giant oversized wolfen or wolf-like beast that slashes through a whole bunch of arrows only to take out a whole bunch of archers with claw slashes and even an axe handle smash to go along with it to finish off one of the bowmen that was standing up in the front line. And this screenshot automatically reminds me of a combination of not only Van Helsing, but a little hint of the Wolfman. And the reason why we say that is because I got a feeling that wolf-like creature was something that they had to take out, and yeah, ultimately led to Guillermo del Toro making a movie about it. And here's hoping in the near future for this said game that they allow you to upgrade your wolf-like powers to try to take out the villagers. But if you're not the wolf itself, here's hoping for stronger crossbow bolts or crossbows or even flaming arrows that you can actually use to take out this said wolf, who seems seemingly unstoppable. And I'm really hoping that you're the wolf in this game, because to be those guys trying to take it out does not seem like a fun thing to do. Unless they call up Van Helsing, and I don't think they have their number. And besides Van Helsing and crossbows and even crossbow bolts to try to take out a wolf or a wolfen, the next screenshot that we have up comes from the Twitter page known as Native Levny 1 with their screenshot from the video game Quake. Wait, screenshot from Quake? Well, I think she's an independent level designer, and the screenshot that she decided to provide for this week shows what appears to be two giant oversized griffins guarding a key that is in the middle of the room that does not look suspicious at all. And she would even write above saying, "Seems safe to pick up the key," with a skull mark after it, which means it's not safe at all. And not to mention with a picture below it of Indiana Jones trying to move the golden idol with a sandbag. This automatically reminds me of, well, Indiana Jones with a little hint of the Test of Fear temple you have to go through in Star Fox Adventures. And I got a feeling that is the same temple design that came from it. I could be wrong. Oh, and Maestro said it also reminds him a little bit of Banjo-Tooie as well, with the temple you have to go through in that game too. And here's hoping in the near future that whatever sort of mystical creature comes to life is not those two giant griffins that's guarding that key in the first place. Because I got a feeling, seeing the fact that this is a Quake game, that they'll breathe fire and most likely ground pound the ground so hard it'll break you into 1,000 pieces. My only guess if those griffins comes to life. And besides horrible living griffins, folks, the last but not least screenshot that we have up for this week comes from the Twitter page of CZAzuaga, or Azuaga? You know what, we'll go with the second one, with their screenshot from the video game Lord of Exile. And the screenshot that they provided for this week shows our two samurai fighting friends taking each other on the top of a train, only for the smaller of the samurai warriors that goes by the name of Gabriel to take out the other one named Headhunter with a beautiful head slice in midair for the game to freeze frame and for the Headhunter to fall to the ground in one half of a piece, only for the train to come to a full stop that they were fighting on top of, and for him to just Pete Townsend slide his way to victory. And this screenshot automatically reminds me of a combination of not only the Highlander, but the classic video game of Shinobi, with the exception that instead of ninjas, this is, I guess, swordsmen? I think there's a difference there. But either way, here's hoping in the near future for this game is that they give you a special attack to finish off your opponent that goes along the lines of, what was it called, Maestro? Oh yeah, a fatality that you can do to really finish off your opponent by the end of the game. And according to what the Maestro said, pointing at the screen of the guy landing on the ground in one half of a piece like Darth Maul at the end of the Phantom Menace, I think that counts as a fatality. You know what? I agree. I really do. And if you guys want to check out any other cool screenshots that are still spilling their way through the Twitterverse from this past weekend, you can head on over to the Twitter screenshot pages of not only Oliver Snyder's Shot_Games, Indy Rhymes, Playing Indies, or even under the hashtag of Screenshot Saturday. Or if you want to check out the screenshots that we liked for this week and get an interpretation of it for yourselves, you can head on over to our Twitter page, only known as the 00Agent 0012, where Maestro made a screenshot folder entitled Fall Screenshots. with a little picture of a leaf on the side that looks like something from Animal Crossing. Well, if you're putting Kit Kat inside the folder with it, I'm cool with it, so go with it. And with that said, folks, we might as well head back into the music and continue listening to these diamonds in the rough. And when we return, we'll be back with another edition of yesterday's news as Under the Radar rolls on right after this. So don't get lost in the madness just yet, folks, and stay tuned.